Hello and welcome back to Western Wilds. We were snowed in this morning, so we've had to wait until a little bit later today. But I think what we're going to do is, well, for one, I'll take you for a walk around. I tidied up a little bit, put in some asphalt between the fields, and then down here I spent all morning, like literally, look how many hours are on this tractor now. Probably 5 hours, I don't know, 6 hours extra doing all of this. The first little bit here for some reason does not have any rocks, which sucks because we need them, but then there's heaps everywhere else. So what we need to do is get ourselves a bigger stone picker, because there's now a whole of plot 13 is 2 fields. We may join them back as one at some point. For now, because of the what would you call it? The equipment we have. That's all we've got. Looks like our truck is stuck. Also, just to test it out, put in this wood production facility, because I was sort of hoping, like, if we turn that on distributing, that might keep our sawmill topped off. I don't know if it's working yet, because we haven't put anything through it, but we will find out tomorrow. I've never used it before. I just seen it in the production mod list. I'm like, we've got tons of wood, but I mean, we're going to be selling it. We've got a load there we've got to get rid of too. So let's try that out. Well, I mean, we don't need it, so that's why it costs 10 grand or something. We put it in, we'll see if it works. But if we get 3,000 or 4,000 litres of wood out of it a day, that'll be enough to keep that top sawmill topped off. I suppose the best way to work out if it's working is to turn it off. See how many litres are there now, and then see how many litres are there tomorrow, I guess, isn't it? Jeep needs some love. She's got 8 or 9 hours on it now too. Alright, we got some tanks there. What is it? 68,000 litres we have. Turn that off. 68,256. Remember that. I'm going to quiz you on it. Alright, let's give this thing a service quickly. Back brakes need fixing, they just lock up. Alright, that was simple. Back brakes might be a bit better, hopefully. They won't lock up so much. Locks up, but just goes straight now. Alright, there's nothing there that we need, really. That one would be cool eventually when we've got manure, but we don't. Stone pickers we're looking for, the biggest and the best. That's a bit of an expense, but we're going to get 13 grand back for that one, so that's okay. This one's the same as the in-game one, but it holds a little bit more, and that's a bit wider, so sorry, I'll just go back to it, show you. This one holds 2,000 litres, it's 5.5 metres long, wide. This one's 9.5 and it holds 2,500 litres, so it doesn't hold a heap more, but it picks up almost double. Actually, have we got enough power to run it? Oh yeah, both the tractors will too. Chickens are going okay. We might sell some of them off soon. 6,000 eggs there that we're going to have to deliver at some point. We are going to have to get our... Oh, we've got a lot of silage to get rid of today as well. What should we do? We'll put this on the field with the... Well, this is a hard one. Maybe put on the field with the Jeep, because we're going to have to use the front end loader with our little stone pallet to come and empty it out. Doesn't like having this weight on the back, I tell you. He's going to pull it. Yep. Right. While they're doing that, let's get this bale. I got told there was a bigger baler trailer that you can buy. It holds more for 82 studios. Might be that one. Gotta be on a truck though, we don't have a... We don't have a... I want to hold 100. Oh, that's only the small bales, isn't it? The square ones. Alright, so this is the one we've got for now. 28 bales. It's going to be one of them things like... It can be a pain in the bum to sell them at the train station, but I want to sell them at a sell point. I think we done this last time, we got $60,000 for the field. So now the field's all done up, tight. Oh, this thing, look how fast that's getting through it. But at a second pass, it'd be like 5 passes for that other one. Wicked. We're just gonna have to work out a better way to get this unloaded at the down there, I guess. But for the money we get from this, we can purchase some more land and get ourselves that bigger harvest that we're chasing after. This tractor needs to be serviced again. I feel like out of me buying another one, something similar. They're only what is it? It's only 30 grand or something. She's definitely struggling. It doesn't normally struggle this bad. Hopefully we can get all these sold off before the snow starts again. I've seen the clouds come out, the snow went away, and I'm like, yep, let's get into it. And then now clouds are back. It says sunny now, so that should be okay. There was no tractors that were on sale today, was there? Nope. And as soon as we buy one will come up for sale. I wish log trailers would tow this stable. Alright, let's see how we go with this. Couple up there. There's a couple stuck in there again, look. Bugger. That was the... I didn't even see how much that was then because I was too busy trying to see where they went, but I'm pretty sure we only had 115,000. Hopefully I don't get stuck in here. I'm up against the wall so I can't see what we're lifting. Well, that one there must be a... That one's going to be stuck. We're going to lose that one forever. See, I mean, I don't even think we need to bring him down here to sell him just to prove that. We've just made 60 grand off one trailer load. And we've got plenty of trailer loads to go, so we might just... Ah, it's too heavy, bugger. Move, get down there. Yeah, so, I don't know. Could take him to a different sell point that's not so hard to sell, I think. That one has come off. Yep, we got it back. Wicked. I think we might just try and get it back around the other side and sell them off. But yeah, we had 114 grand if I'm not mistaken. I can go back and look. And we're going to have over 190. So, yeah, maybe every time we buy some land we use our big mower, turn it into silage. Boom, just paid for our land again. The amount of silage we got there, that's definitely going to be enough to get another lease land and a harvester. We don't want nothing special. 14 grand, that's crazy. That's madness. Anyway, I will see. I wish we could connect up more trailers, but we can't. That's the most silage I've ever had sitting there, so I'll see you back up at the farm, and we might take the rest of these over to the red production building. There's a sale point there. We can maybe sell one more load. But that was almost 100 grand for 28 rolls. That's madness. Alright, we'll see you in a minute. Alright, welcome back. So I had a look. It was $116,000 we had. Won't get as much for them on this one. I don't think the price of silage is as much here as it was. Where is it? There we go. Yeah, it's like $300 more at the train depot, but I think it's going to be less hassle here, so 54,000 we got for that, which is good. I mean, I'm not complaining. Let's see if we can send this fella back up to our farm for a minute, because we've got to work out what we're doing. Like, I wouldn't mind buying this land and moving our way down and across. We also need a home base, so do we buy these ones? 160 grand, that'll leave us 100,000. Even if we buy one of them for now, and start turning that into our home base, because we still have to put in a silo. I think that'd be perfect for us to have as a home base there, and then we can move up and then across. You know, take all this area up. I don't know. We've still got a few more loads of bales that we can sell. We've already made 100 and... I mean, if I keep going to the train depot, there's another $200,000 worth of bales sitting there. But if I go 300,000 maybe. What do we do? Oh, we're gonna have to empty out our stones. Go and pick those up and empty them out. They can go over to the gold mine once both them fields are done. Yeah, there's 2, 4, 6, 3.5 loads basically of silage bales left. It's another 150 grand if we just go back to that normal spot. Yeah, definitely worth it. Just mowing the field. Like that mower's paid for, just in one trail load of silage. 2 plots of land are paid for by 2 trail loads of silage, and then we can get all that silage off it again. Probably not as much because it's not the good quality. It's just the standard field grass, but you're gonna get money back, so it's definitely worth doing it. We've got all them eggs over there too that we've got to get rid of. And we've got the pallets of corn and soybeans there that we can sell as well, so we are going to need a second tractor very shortly though, because it's sort of a bit, even having the worker help us, if we've got a day of big harvest, it's sort of getting a bit too much for one tractor to keep up with. Come on, pick it up. Sometimes it does it really good, sometimes it's just bad. There we go. Nowhere near it, but I'm going to let it empty it, so it's fine. The reason I do this is because sometimes if you move that stone picker to go and empty it and come back, it goes over the area it's already cleaned. Just big pain in the bum, so. Alright, I'm going to get these over to the sell point. At least some of that smaller row there, we might dump in for silage, so we've got some more silage going in for our digestate and VGA for methane for the gold production. We don't have a lot of stones, so it's not a big deal, but the more fields we have, the more fields we're cultivating, the more stones we're going to get. So. Alright, we'll see you back shortly once we get these unloaded. Alright, so we've got 1.5 loads left. We've got a bit of cash there, so let's go sort this out. We're going to need, let's say, 100 grand for a harvester, 30 grand for a silo, just a basic one that I seen a minute ago. So we're going to buy that one, that one. A harvester I'm not too fussed about yet. We can get that when we need it, but I was looking at one, I think it was about 80 grand. It was that one there, holds 5,500 litres. I'd love that one, but we just don't have the cash yet. Does that hold? That's not a bad deal, 5 meters. Six meters. See, that one might be okay too. It holds 8,500. Then they just start going up exponentially. Yeah, it's either going to be this one. That's 6.7 meters wide. Also got a corn header if we're going to do corn. Talking about 100 grand for that one. This one here, 5 meters wide. That's 6,500 litres. 4 meters wide, so that's out of the question. So that's it. I don't know, that one there looks pretty good. 6,500 litres. 5 meters wide, but doesn't have a corn header. That's the downside. And that's one we had before in it. Right. That one, that held 3,500 litres, so getting 2,000 litres more is a bonus. $5,000 litres. I don't know, it's such a hard choice, but it's a big amount of cash. What's that? 5 and 5.2, 6.5. I mean, we're not going to do corn yet, are we? That holds the most in the bracket we can afford. But in saying that, if we're going to do corn, we'd always come and buy like this one and get a header on it. You know what I mean? There's always going to be, even that one doesn't even have a corn header. Oh no, I reckon this one's going to be the one we get. The Dominator, old Gen. That's our next step up. And for silos, there was one that by Omatana that just come out. I would really like to try. I think it's a multi-fruit one. That might be it there. I don't know, have to see. I have used these ones before. Doesn't look like Omatana's ones are here. Might not have loaded in. Definitely don't think they'd be in silo extensions. Containers maybe? Oh. Well, that's something that we're going to throw in anyway, so I think we'll unload this, we'll sell it off. We'll have a look at our new land and see what we can do. See you over there. Hello and welcome back. It's getting a little dark, but I was just going to head over to the new farm and have a look around, maybe throw in the silo, and see what we got really. Nothing special, nothing crazy. I sent the lawnmower over here, but I've got to try and find it. It doesn't fit through the front gate, so maybe we'll have a look around because a lot of the fence has fallen down and broken, so we may just tear all that down anyway. I don't think this old barn is salvageable, nor the silos or anything by the look of it. Looks like there's a tractor in there, but knowing our luck, it's not going to be usable. So this house is all boarded up. That will have to be demolished. It actually costs us money to demolish things in here, so it'd be good if we get some of this stuff to be usable, but I don't think any of it can be. Looks like this, we might be able to use that manure over there. This isn't usable. We can use this. Is that a gold nuggie? Oh yes it was. So I don't think we can use this and this, but looks like we can use this. So we'll scoop that up and get that into our distributor. Them silos are no good. So there's a repair shed up here. We'll see if that works. Obviously this pen we can't use. Looks cool though, with the broken timber wheels and things and buckets laying around. I don't think we can go in any of these. It's locked. Lock looks rather new for an abandoned property. Can't use any of it. That's a bummer. It looks like the fence is open there. Like it might have been an old driveway. Can't ride it, which is a bummer. There's another nuggie. Wow. Alright, so we can't use any of this, unfortunately. Would have been nice if one of them tractors there was usable. But, it is what it is, right? So, that cost us 5 grand. 9 grand, all up. 9.5. 17 grand all up. We'll leave that until we've got the manure out. 20 grand. So yeah, basically half of one of them nuggies is gone. 26 grand that just cost us then. I wouldn't mind that being gone, but I'm not spending 6 grand for it to be gone. So yeah, this is our new home base. This is where we're going to set up shop. I want to go silos, don't we? We will build a house in here eventually. But for now, I think we'll just add things in. Oh, there's a new one I want to try. Multi-fruit by Omatana. What do we think? We put it here maybe? Out of the way? Doesn't overlap with anything. Maybe it's the fence. I just am not sure where to put it, in all honesty. I don't know how I want to lay this place out. I could put it up here so it's close to the main gate. But if I put it here, it's sort of central to everything. Maybe I might just plonk it right here. And then we can tidy up everything else around it later. Like I said, I'm not looking to do anything crazy in here at the moment. Just tidy up, get some stuff in here that we're going to need to use. As we work through, I think we'll just do the tidying up and cleaning up and get that all tidy. We'll put grass down quickly here. That costs a lot of money, I guess. At least that's there for now, and we can add the driveway in. For now, we can just drive across the grass. It's no big deal. Oh, that sucks. I got it there. Always do that. I should do that before I put stuff in, right? That's better, but it just cost us lots of money that we had to waste. So yeah, now we've got a silo, so we can start putting stuff in. That is a main thing for us. We can start storing everything. And now it's just a matter of planning out how we're going to do it. Where are we going to put the house? I would love to put cattle in. My birdie's going nuts in the background. I want to put cattle in, so we'll have to have a look at that. So we've got the cattle, we've got a few different ones. They're not cheap. So that one there holds 490, that takes up a lot of space, but that's something that we could probably put out here. Never used that one before. It's not that expensive actually. I like how you can change the colours. 45. 240, we don't want a robot. That's pretty decent size. But we still need a lot of money for that one, so you know, we could probably put in something smaller that's temporary. Just to start producing some producing some manure, some milk, some slurry for us. This one needs water because it's more of a field style. And this one's by Alien Jim. The man that made the map. So where does everything get picked up at? So if we'll probably do that way, just to be on the safe side. I think we could make that work like that for now. And then when it comes time, it's like, boom, we'll just delete it and move into a bigger, greener pasture. I think everything gets collected on the front and the back here. So yeah, that's probably the one that we're going to put in there when it comes time. Let's get up there and collect these rocks and yeah, get on with it. Pretty stoked. Very stoked actually. The half of the first main field. Oh, there's a stump there. That fence is nasty. We might end up taking that out and honestly extending it up. I don't know. Up to maybe where the lawnmower is there. Let's go and empty out these stones. It seems that second field he's getting the stones filled way faster than he did in the first one. So we've still got that load of silage there, which we'll throw into the red production building. And also how much? We put a fair bit of straw in there, so we should have. Yeah, methane's full. Because we haven't sent any gold to be produced because we had no rocks. Also, I wonder if any wood's gone to our wood production point. A little bit, because we're on 68 to 58, weren't we? So it'll be interesting to see if that works, in all honesty. Yeah. If we can keep that topped off with wood, that means that we can just use the wood that we get to sell or to use in the bottom sawmill. That top sawmill doesn't really produce anything that we're using or needing at the moment, so I might even put one of the sawmills in from the platinum expansion, and then maybe we could look at using some of the platinum expansion productions like the wood turner and things like that. You know, we're on a timber map, so that should be good. I'm not gonna, I mean, you can place the iron ore mine now. I don't know if you've seen that. It's come out. But you have all of your platinum expansion productions now. You got the iron ore building, that's 250 grand. So if you want to go on a map and make it really easy, just put that in, because you get free iron ore and you can sell it in the sell all stations, or get the iron furnace and melt it down into metal and sell it at the sell all station. And also you can now, which we might do in the next episode, the sell all containers now can take these ones, sell everything container, and I think these ones, the mobile wood sell point, can take sea containers, the timber sea containers from the platinum expansion. So we already have one of the sell everything stations, so we might try that tomorrow. We'll chop some wood and load up a sea container and see if it works. I might actually try it on Silver Run Forest just to see what the price points are. Like, I know at Silver Run you get paid a little bit more for selling it with the container, so I'd sort of want to make sure that was part of it. Otherwise, if you're just getting the same money as you do for putting it in the trailer, you might as well use a trailer. But I think that may be where we leave this one today. Actually, it's getting a bit dark, and we might skip ahead and get into the next month and get some stuff planted. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.